Hello everyone and welcome to this new video from Free Dreams 106 channel. Today we're going to talk about lasers, again, with a video dedicated to 3 super interesting and free generators that will allow you to create projects to engrave and cut with your laser in just a few clicks. To create the projects I'm going to show you today, I'll be using my 2K-L2. But of course, with these generators you can create files to be made with any laser you want. So, in this video I will show you what these free generators are and how to use them, creating some nice projects. And stay tuned until the end, because I will also reveal a bonus website where you can download thousands of already made projects for free to create with your lasers. So, let's cut the chase and get into it. So here we are at the computer for the first website we are talking about today, a tool for functional objects, which is Laser Box Maker by MacLeod. This website, as the name suggests, allows us to generate boxes super fast. So let's see how it works. Boxes are one of those projects we often need, and being able to generate them easily with this software saves us a lot of time to devote to more creative part of our projects, such as decorations. As you can see, when we open the website, this is the interface that appears, and from here we can modify all the parameters we need to create our box. We can decide whether to make a box without a lid or with an hinge lid by simply clicking on the corresponding icon. In the lower panel we can set the dimensions of the box, and when we change any parameter, the preview in the center of the screen will update automatically. In the last menu we can set the parameters related to our laser. By default it will suggest that we create the project with the Bambulab H2D with a 10 watt laser, but we can click on others and change the precise values for our machines. Here we can define the thickness of the material we will use and the tolerance with the interface fit option. Also, if we want, we can add curve compensation, but I will explore curve much deeper in another video. So for now you can set it to 0.1 millimeters. That should be a good value for most of the laser out there in the laser diode category. You can check also the preview of the file from the 3D design, and from there add the decorations, text, icons. Once we have added everything we need, we can download the SVG file from export, and all we have to do now is prepare our file and send it to cut. Great, now let's move on to the second website I want to show you today, which is a mandala generator. Mandalas are wonderful and they are a decorative piece. They are great for gifts or for embellish our home or office. Also, they allow us to have a lot of fun with colors and materials. So let's generate our mandala with Art Draw. The screen will open. That looks full of icons, but don't worry, because we have a very easy to use tool at our disposal to generate mandalas. We need to click on Wave Generator and select Mandala Generator from this drop-down menu. We then select the central layer by clicking on Layer 1 and start changing the settings to create the geometry that we like. For example, we can select the shape of the petals from Select Shape and change the dimensions and number of these. We can also decide whether we want to add them as a fill or as a border. Once we have perfected this layer, we can move on to the next one by selecting Above. And once we have completed the entire mandala, we can click on Create Mandala to obtain the final geometry. To export it and prepare the file for our laser, simply click on this little folder icon and select Download SVG file. As you can see, even in this case, the generator is very easy to use, and we can generate up to 8 layers for our mandala. I decided to create my mandala with colored paper in red, yellow and orange, and this is the result. Let's move on now to today's last generator, which will allow us to create puzzles. As with the other website, I leave the links up below in the description in case you are interested, so you can quickly access them. So, as I said, today's last generator will allow you to generate puzzles, and not just classic ones. As you can see, we have 3 formats available: the classic jigsaw, the circular format and the hexagonal format. So, let's take a quick look at all of them. Let's start with the first one. The interface is very intuitive. Under size we can set the dimensions of our puzzle, and under tiles the number of pieces horizontally and vertically. We can then add a fillet with corner radius, or change the size of the joints from tab size. Also, if we don't like the original configuration, we can change the seed to modify it. When we are satisfied with the result, we just need to click on Download and we are done. But let's take a look at the other 2 formats as well. As you can see, the menus are similar, and you can switch from hexagonal to circular bar by clicking on Circle Warp, and also truncate edge pieces. Then we can also set the size of the puzzle with diameter and the number of layers by clicking on rings. Once we have created the grid of our puzzle, we can engrave the image we like and then cut with this grid onto the final material. So let's see what I've created. Here we are with our projects of today, and as you could see from the time lapses, I've created all these projects on my Tuca L2, which I reviewed in a previous video. The Tuca S2 is a really fantastic and easy to use laser, and I particularly like it because it comes already enclosed. So check out this video in case you missed it. This generator really are powerful and easy to use and allows anyone to create projects with our lasers. And as I promised, I'm going to reveal a website where you can download thousands of free files for your laser. I'm talking about Atom, a repository of laser templates similar to Thingiverse or printables for 3D printing. As you can see, there are lots of different types of free projects available to download. To use them with your laser, simply download Xtool Studio, open the file with this software and select Download SVG. If you have an Xtool machine, you can prepare the file directly from here. I will also leave the link to this website below in the description. So, in today's video, we have seen 3 different generators that allow us to create fantastic projects for our lasers in just a few clicks. Obviously, there are several others, so let me know in the comments if you are interested in another video about laser generators. And if you like this video, you can support me with a thumb up and check out these tutorials.